Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing another episode of Build the Back to the Future DeLorean. This is going to be episode number 25. Can't believe we've done 25 of these. Now here's what we're doing today. Basically the exhaust pipes on the engine. We've been building this engine now for months. Not sure when exactly it's going to be done. Articles for this episode. This is the 25th anniversary of the Back to the Future thing that they did at Universal Studios. And an article on Ronald Reagan. And that's all we have. And then next episode, look, more engine parts. Surprise, surprise. So we've got our engine here that we've built so far. Screwdriver from issue number 1 and issue number 10 respectively. And here's our parts. So let's go ahead and get started. This one doesn't look too hard, but with these things you just never know. Go ahead and move these up here. I've got some room to finagle this thing. Now that we're living in a tiny home, space is always a challenge. So here we go. We got oh, that doesn't look like the right piece. Maybe this one? Nope, not that one.
It's that one.
It's this one.
Yep, turn that way.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay, so here's the engine, and it looks like it's going to be going right there. Yep, we've got a spot here for this little peg on the back, and then 2 screws that surround it. Okay, the peg is a little bit too fat for the hole, so you really got to squeeze it in there. And then we've got 2 AM screws for starters. Here's our AM screws, and as usual I've always got my tweezers, because for those that watch this series, they know that I've got a really difficult time with these itty-bitty screws. So let's go ahead and get 2 of them out. And I believe screwdriver number 1 is the smaller of the 2. So we'll see if that one will get the job done for us. I'm going to leave it a little bit loose until I get the other one in there, just to make sure. Both in there. So we'll get that one nice and tight, and get this one nice and tight. Okay, there's that piece. Next piece looks like it's going to be this one, and it looks like it's going to go around on the back near the belts. Looks like right there is where that one's going to go. With AM screws again. Pull out 2 more. For those that haven't watched this since the beginning, Eagle Moss generally gives you a couple of extra screws. Make sure you save those. I've got a box of everything that I have saved from this project, just to try and make sure that I've got spare things if I need them, and that has come in handy more than once. There's been a couple episodes where they actually didn't give me all the screws that I needed, and fortunately, because I'd saved them all, I had a whole bunch of different options to choose from.
Didn't one time they gave you the wrong bag of screws?
They either gave me the wrong bag of screws or the instructions were wrong. I'm not sure which. But for people in the UK that are ahead on this project, I have heard that at the beginning there were all sorts of problems. For people building this in the US, it sounds like they've straightened out most of those problems at this point. And the guys in the UK are getting close to finishing this thing. So for those watching this channel, we are way behind. There's at least 115 episodes, so we've got a long ways to go. But I'd like to get to the point, where the car is actually starting to look pretty instead of spending all my time working on the engine. Okay, it looks like this piece is going to go over the belts. Looks like it's going to go over it like that. And we've got 2 NM screws that need to go in there. Those look just as tiny as the others, so we're going to stick with screwdriver number 1 to try and get those in there. And I want to keep that a little bit loose, so that I can get the other one in where it needs to go. Okay, and there's that section. Moving on to the next page. Looks like we're going to be working on the pipes. So I'll put this over here for a minute. And we've got 2 pipes. Looks like we've got one that goes like this, and the other one that goes like that. And those are just going to be screwed together by 1 AP screw. Where'd the tweezers go? There they are. Okay, it's on there nice and sturdy. It looks like that's going to be going around the front of the engine. Or the back. I don't know which is which. So it looks like it's going to go this way. Looks like that's going to screw on right there. If I had to guess, this piece is also going to screw on right there. Probably in the next step. Yep, there it is. Okay, so we know that that's going on there correctly. And that's going to be with AP screws as well. Now, unlike the rest of the car, there are some plastic pieces on the engine. So I'm a little bit worried about busting this thing. And it looks like there's a problem with that screw. Or maybe not, because this screw's having the same problem. Okay, it looks like these are just really, really small. Oh, I had the wrong screwdriver. That's why I was using screwdriver number 10 instead of screwdriver number 1. Okay, that one's starting to get a little tight. I want to make sure I keep this thing loose enough that I can get the screw on the other side. So I'll turn that one around, get this lined up right here. That's also going to be an AP screw. Trying to hold the engine in places where I know that it's metal, so I don't have to worry about it busting on me. Okay, that side's in. We'll get this one nice and tight. Okay, so there's that. Oh, and I guess we're done. That's it. That was pretty easy. So here's what our engine looks like so far. Basically just added this pipe on the front and this stuff here on the back. And that's all there is to it. So definitely one of the easier issues I've done so far. So thanks for watching, folks, and I will see you next time.